your name first?
My name's Karanjeet Singh.
And how old are you, Karanjeet?
I'm 14.
14. And you?
My name is Sanjeet Singh and I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. Okay. Tell me, Karanjeet and Sanjeet, you guys are old enough where you go to Gurudwara, you socialize, you go to all other places. But I want to know, why do you go to Gurudwara? First of all, do you go to Gurudwara and how often?
I go to Gurudwara. I usually go on Fridays, sometimes after school, and I go on Sundays also.
Sundays also?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you like going to Gurudwara? Tanu Gurudwara jana kis tarah lagda hai?
I find it pretty relaxing because they have kirtan on, and it's like it soothes your mind.
It suits your mind? Okay. And do you have friends there? Do you get to socialize there?
Yeah, I have a few friends there, like a few friends that I pick out, that I actually hang out with a lot more than others.
Do you feel like sometimes when you're going to Gurudwara, it's taking over or taking away, जिस तरह तुहाडे कोई स्पोर्ट्स ने तानू कोई basketball game ते जाना होएगा, baseball game ते जाना होएगा, अगर तुसी गुरुद्वारे गए तो you're going to miss some of this?
Well, there's sometimes, when there's a program at the Gurudwara, you have to go there, and you have other plans to go somewhere else. Like, sometimes it gets in the way, but not really, because you can always reschedule your plans. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And you tell me, how do you feel about going to Gurudwara?
I like going to the Gurudwara because it's really fun and I have a lot of friends there. And they're all my age, so I understand, and we socialize and we talk. And also, it's kind of like fun because I have a lot of friends.
Okay. Well, let me ask both of you. From what I'm understanding, you both like going to Gurudwara. You both enjoy going to Gurudwara. You've told me कि तुसी उथे जाके socialize कर सकदे हो, friends नाल hang out कर सकदे हो. मैनू ये दसो कि गुरुद्वारे जाके सीखदे की हो तुसी?
You learn how to be a good Sikh and how to follow your religion, as in they always have Path going on, so you learn that you have to do Path as a Sikh and you can't miss out on that.
Okay. But see, now this is what's done by the book. I want you to tell me, as an individual, if I asked you, what are you learning in the Gurudwara? How do you feel about it? Tell me that.
Alright, well, when I go to Gurudwara, I usually do seva and help out, langar seva, and sometimes I go inside and wash the dishes, and that shows you to help others, no matter who they are and how they treat you.
Okay. And let me ask you, when you're doing seva, why do you feel like uthe jaake karte tusi dishes karde ho?
Sometimes at home I do them, when my parents are at home, I have to do them sometimes.
Okay. So when you go to Gurudwara, what kind of a satisfaction are you getting there than what you get at home?
There's a lot more sangat at the Gurudwara, so there's a lot more people helping out, and it's just a different experience just by the feeling of it.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you now that how do you feel, what is it that you learn when you go to Gurudwara? तुसी मैंने ये दस्या कि तानू उथे जाके friends नाल मिलना, socialize करना, खेडना, ऐ सारा कुछ पसंद है. पर तानू उथे जाके कोई सिक्ख्या मिलदी है नहीं?
Yes.
What?
Because when I go to the Gurudwara, I also do Panditi Seva because it's fun and you kind of get wet. And
You kind of get wet. Okay. What else?
And also at home when I wash the dishes and my parents aren't here because my brother doesn't want to do them.
Okay. Do you get to do anything else there? I know they have Punjabi classes there. I know there are a lot of other things culturally enriching that they teach you there. Do you learn any of those? And do you really learn any of those?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, because we have Gatka classes downstairs.
Oh, okay. So you learn Gatka over there, and do you do Gatka as well? Yes. Okay.
And also it's kind of different if you do it at home too, because if I wash the dishes at home, it's not going to be fun because I also have friends at the Gurudwara and they'll help me and we also talk and chat.
Okay. So now you're not only learning to do seva in the Gurudwara, you're learning Punjabi in the Gurudwara, and now you're also learning Gatka in the Gurudwara. So you're doing all these things in one place.
Yes.
So how often do you get to go and do this?
I usually go Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays.
Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. So you spend pretty much your whole weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, if you had to take somebody to Gurudwara with you, if you had to take one of your American friends or a Hindu friend, somebody who's not a Sikh to Gurudwara, do you take them?
Yeah.
You do? Have you done that in the past?
No.
You haven't? Why not? Just wondering.
Because no one actually asks me anything.
Okay.
Like,
But have you ever felt like going and seeing their house of worship? Tanu kadi man kita hai ki tusi jaake ona de house of worships dekho?
no.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. How about you? Have you ever had that where you wanted to go see कि दूजियां da temple या दूजियां da house of worship किस तरह दिखता है? Have you ever thought of introducing someone into our culture?
I actually have brought one of my friends to the Gurudwara. Like after school, I usually go. So me and my friend were walking by, so I went inside, and he was just curious to see how it is inside. So I took him with me and started explaining what each thing is. And I've also always wondered like how other houses of worship are, like what they do there that's different from ours, and what type of how they experience it.
Great. Well, I want to thank both of you so much for sharing your thoughts with me and your views about why and how you enjoy going to Gurdwara. So thanks both of you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.